Hello everybody, this is going to be episode 14, and what I want to do today is going to be some like tree stuff and more crop stuff, mainly because this guy right over here, I haven't been able to get my ancient seed in so long, and it dawned to me that I can go ahead and make some greenhouse glass, get more plum tree like fruits, and not have to worry about it. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some greenhouse glass if we have the stuff for it. And I just personally will just do this one because I think I have more fire quartz, or actually maybe I have more earth crystals. We'll see, but I'll just want 16 for now. And you know what? We will also want a barrel and we'll want a magnet. And I didn't even go buy some base things, but while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and just buy a few of these basic tiers, buy a few of these copper tiers, and a few of these iron. But you know what? Why not? We'll go to gold as well. But what I do want to go ahead and make, though, is a cornucopia. We have all the stuff to make it. We got to find ourselves a goat. All right, well, note to self. We'll go look for one of those down the line. But if you guys remember, I set myself a tree farm way over here. So we're going to have to go all over there. Alrighty, I found my things. And you know what? I thought about it. I'm going to take this closer to home now because since I do have greenhouse glass now, this does not matter anymore. So we're going to go ahead and now grab some shears, and we're just going to mine the fruits right off of it. And go ahead and just shear yourself some leaves as well. We'll be wanting some of them. And then let's go back home. Alrighty, so I think this spot looks pretty good. And we're going to go ahead and force chunk it. We'll just press left click, and then I think it's another shift, then left click. Alright, so what we want to do is we're going to want to now just count out by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where we're going to place our barrel. And then we're going to count out 5 once again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just go 6 because that will be the top of it. And then what we're going to do is then just place a greenhouse glass right on top. And so this is going to be the range, right? And then same thing, just grab our dirt and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go out this way too. But we can do that with the greenhouse glass when we have enough. Now, this is going to be the range at which the barrel will suck it up instantly. Now, yeah, we could place the barrel down here and then just, place a bunch, and as they fall down. But I just want to see if this will work, like this concept. And there was somebody in the comment telling me about it. Josh, thank you very much for it. But greenhouse glass, which I didn't know, doesn't view leaves as like a block. So one greenhouse glass will pass through all the leaves. So what we just got to do is grab ourselves our oak leaves and grab ourselves that greenhouse glass. And we want to take our plums. And you know what? We are actually going to raise this up too because we're off by 11. So we'll want to go up to then that's 14, 15, 16. So this is the one that we go up one and then bam. So now that's 16 blocks underneath. And so what we can do now is we're just going to take our oak leaves, place them down, grab our plum and place that down. And it should start growing for us whenever it's ready. And then we're going to have to take our thing and we're going to have to raise the blocks up because we can't exactly place grass on it. So we'll have to do that. Place down a plum and we're just kind of just lowering it, And that is the last plum. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and probably not die, but we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some more like fruit trees. I think apples is what I want to start doing. But you know what? Where are we going? We got to just bring our phone out and we'll just place a phone down here. Go in here, go to market. Now there's 2 apple trees in here, I believe. Here's one of them, but that's not the one that I want, I don't think. I want this one. We'll just buy a couple of those. And we'll just grow them, and that way we got a bunch more apples now. And same like before, we just sheared the stuff. And then once again, we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to start planting these guys down. Alrighty, well, with all that done, we're going to most definitely now need to go get that goat horn. So we're going to have to go explore. And I'm thinking like the goats are normally like in the winter area, or at least that's where I've always found them before. Or can we buy goats actually? We can buy them. So we'll have a chance, right? What is the chance? 25% chance. Now, is the smart thing to just buy like miracle potions, like 2 goats and then a miracle potion, and then just kill them every whatever? That'll be the cheaper option, I think. All right, so I don't remember how big the fences need to be for the goats, because they do jump up quite high. So I'm just going to do it 4 high, like so. And hopefully they will be okay. Just make them all like me real quick. And then whenever they get all happy, we'll just, because we're not really caring for them to like us too much. You know what we can do is just take one of the adults now. Take one of the adults, and the smart play would be is to go ahead and get looting. Oh, but look at that. We got it the first try. We got to get sparkstone blocks. Well, we got that. And now we'll just need one of them coins. Now we just do that. And bam, look at that. We don't even need to go exploring. But sadly we still do. Because what I do want to do, also on top of it, because we're doing more farming stuff, is automating sparkstone. Now, right now, there is no issue with sparkstone in and of itself. But I feel like down the line, that will become a problem for us. So I want to get a animal that would be like start getting ready for it, you know? But the idea will be is like I make like a little platform like over here, right? Or however like tall it needs to be. And then what's going to happen is like, you know, like I'll just come over here and then with the cornucopia, I'll just do like that. And hopefully they would fall down, but none of them are really ready to harvest yet. And before we go exploring, I do want to go ahead and buy the waystones. Now we're almost having enough money, but the sad thing is with the waystones is we're going to go broke really fast. We'll just come over to the botanist, scroll down, and you can choose which waystones you want, red, blue, green, or whatever. Once you merge them all, they'll become a normal waystone. I'm going to go with purple. I like purple. It's pretty close to blue. Blue and red make purple, I'm pretty sure. So I'll just throw this down and I'll just call it home. Let's see, inventory this, select all. And I am not seeing a... Wait, no, there was one. There was another waystone. Let's go. I thought that went away or something. That makes me so much happier. Oh, and that's convenient. We got a Neptunia bait. Granted, I am almost there. Ooh, and a bonefish bait too. And another dragon egg. A lot of good stuff, man. Goodness. We're going to go ahead and throw that Neptunia thing in our fish thingy over here. Just so it starts catching. And then I think since I'm just doing these, I'm just going to keep going with the tropical fish. Why not? Tropical fish until I go ahead and get one more maybe like magma fish. And then get that start cycling also. But yeah, the big thing will be those seed makers. We're going to have to buy or get more plums and expand these. So I'm going to make maybe a few more seed makers soon. So, yeah, we won't worry too much about that. But now that we have that second waystone, we can finally go explore and not really worry about, you know, not being able to get home fast. So we're going to head off to our little adventure. The smart thing would be is to go ahead and place that waystone in the ancient city. So maybe while we're like heading towards this direction, we're going to make enough money. What's going on in here? Because like this is the one thing, right? You gotta like check on them every now and then. And it does get fixed. It looks like bowls are the problem. Just go buy a bunch of bowls real quick. There we go. Throw that all in there. And that's fixing that problem. Wonderful. We're missing jars, it looks like. But see, here you go. This is the problem right here. I didn't even think about that. Oh, wait, no. That's not the problem. There's no more dough. Okay. Hopefully that will now get us the problems we've been missing, and then just grab those. And then turn that magnet on. And that should now slowly go ahead and start working. Now, if we come over here, if we look onto this, does it have it now? It does. So now we clear that away. Okay, now we're set. That was the problem. I forgot that I got rid of it because of the zinc making over there. That's why it's always smart to always have like a dedicated station for things. But with this now, our money problem should no longer be a problem. And we can go ahead and start adventuring. Oh, you know what? It looks like our wheat is ready to harvest. I did turn it off just because I realized I wasn't max level here. So we can get, you know, hopefully unlock this, or better yet, The farmer's blessing does not seem like a bad idea. We just need a lot of those farmer statues. Oh, and there we go. We got that last level. And you know what? As much as I do want this, prop collector right now for me would be so much more worth it because everything's just going to be doubled. I mean, just look at all that wheat. It's beautiful. Right now, we're just going to, deposit our backpack and now we're going to go explore. And you know what? Let me ask Holly if she wants to actually join me in this adventure because we are looking for a specific animal. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but let me ask her real quick. Alrighty, so are you down for a little adventure?
Absolutely.
All
Where are
right.
we going?
We're going like over 8,000 blocks away.
Nice. Hang on,
So
I gotta.
hopefully we'll see some interesting things. I do have a waystone. The worst
Mm-hmm.
case, you can take stuff to my house and then, to your house after the fact. I'm curious if I can like hold a buffalo or something.
Mm-hmm. A buffalo.
Oh, no, you can't.
Mm-hmm. I also like how you decided to start this excursion when it's going to be nighttime.
It's actually going to be faster because it's nighttime.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Because the midnight robes makes us faster in the night. Hindsight, I guess I should wait for you, huh?
You should, because I don't really know where I'm going.
Ooh, bottom of the torrents. Let's go. Now, if you guys didn't know, what this thing does is quite simply, do you know like the trident ability that lets you kind of like lunge? That is what this thing does. Because check this out. You just right click and it sends you. Now, obviously, you have to hold it, but it's like a little dash that you can do. So it's like, meow. And do you know what? I really do need to tame myself a horse because with the horses, you can then add a like horse flute and just stick them in there. Yeah. Why can't we be friends?
Bloop.
All right, and now take the flute and then
The
right
what?
click.
With a flute.
Yeah, right click the horse with the flute. And now,
Nice.
what the flute does, if you didn't know, is you just hold the flute, right click it, and bam, your horse appears. Right click it again, it vanishes. But
Oh.
if you run too far away from your horse, it will automatically vanish, so you never have to pick it up. Now you can traverse much faster. Now, there's gonna be a creature that we're looking for around here. When you see it, you'll know. Oh, you know what? Since we are by the water, we might be able to get like the big boy. Yeah, the big boy. So like we're looking for like basically an ice ball, which I mean,
Oh, like
I mean,
the.
it could be like this. I don't know. Like chances are, oh no, get me out. That might be it down there. I'm not entirely sure.
Get back in the water.
Oh, it was.
Oh, nice. I'll be there in a second.
Alrighty, well, we take our hoe and we go down and start clearing it up. Literally, this one chunk right here is going to give us like so many we're not gonna have to worry about. I don't really need any more. This is probably more than I ever need, so you can have the rest.
How did you find this from the outside?
I was swimming around the bottom looking for like some sort of spherical ice cube. Because there's always like in a sphere. I'm pretty sure it's always a sphere. I always look for ice sphere thing.
Yeah, I just want to see it from the. Oh my goodness.
Well, you're not going to really notice it. It just looked kind of spherical from the outside.
I cannot get. Oh, this is driving me insane.
Like you
Oh,
see, it
okay.
kind of looks spherical.
Yeah. Okay.
But you want to mine out all of it though.
Oh, like clear it out completely?
Yeah, because it's like, it's one of those things where like, there's no point in coming back for it. Because
It's fine.
you can't breed them. And they take, I think it's like, I think a 3x3 is what they are.
Oh, goodness.
Amalgamation. All right, well, that is all we're gonna need over here. No, it looks like nothing spawned over here, by the way. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You can only capture small animals? I mean, it is small, but I guess it doesn't want to go in a... No, it's like your normal animal. Oh, I found it.
No, what is that?
Right?
It's like, don't mind me, I'm just stealing your child. No, I don't want you, mama. I want your baby. I don't think it likes me.
Alrighty, well, time to go home, I guess. Sadly, we can't use the wavestone, but this was literally our thing, and we're gonna have to share it for a little bit until we both get our pair. This thing alone is just gonna help us with our Sparkstone production. Just it will take a little bit of time. Alrighty, well, there we go. The goats escaped. So we're making a little pin for the goats. But I didn't know it. You can actually pick up the big guy and, well, he flips through you. So, but yeah, with this, we're going to now be able to, breed them and make more with them. Because the idea of it is, if you didn't know, these guys at 10 affections, so it does take some time to get to that point. We can go here and type in Frost Biter. And then if you right click the egg and look over here, you can see at 5, we'll get the frozen branch. But at 10 plus, which 10 is the maximum, right? You get the artifact shards. Now, what do you do with the artifact shards? Well, you can do a number of things. You can make these unidentified artifacts, which then you can use for like other things. But we're going to be using the recycler. And you can see for one day of recycling them, we'll get 6 sparkstone. And each one of these things gives us 4 of these artifact shards. So one of these guys then will give us theoretically 24 sparkstone a day, right? Like, well, technically every 2 days, because we get the thing and then we process it. And so same thing, you get double, you get triple, you get whatever. And then there's no like, with the spindle fish, you need like a gamble of like, oh, do you get the sparkstone or not? With this, it's a guaranteed thing. And so when I saw that, that's why I wanted to get him. And it just looks so weird. Like, I don't even know what it... Like, why does it look like an alligator with, like, antlers? Obviously, we're going to give Holly a parrot before we can extend that out. I'm hoping this feeding trough will reach them. I think it does. I might have to raise that thing up, honestly. Or just give them their own feeding trough. Now, here is the setup for the fruits over here. We got that barrel. I turned off my magnet, and here's the cornucopia. I'm assuming all of this stuff is grown, and all we got to do is just click, and look at that. It just goes all in here. We just got 48 plums and 3 stacks of apples. So here we go, guys. With the e-trader, we're going to go ahead and go buy 3 of these ancient cogs, and we're going to make, let's see, seed maker. And then I'm just going to keep extending this. And we are going to have to upgrade our storage because we are almost done. So we're going to have to buy another like 64 block. But you know what? We have the money. So we might go ahead and buy 2 of them. 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, just so we won't worry about it for a little bit at least. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. You know what? That's enough. That's almost another extra 500,000 items. I think it still has to be within like a loaded chunk. I could be wrong, but for the sake of it, we'll just leave it within the chunks. And let's see how our fish stuff is doing. If we type in row, you can see we're getting quite a bit of all that stuff. And you know what's funny? I think I still forgot to put the silk on this thing. Yeah, it's been however long for that merino wool. There we go. Quite even actually. We're missing that little spot, but nothing could go down there anyways. And then I think all I gotta do is now just take some bottles and just put them in there. Because what's gonna happen is this apple's gonna mash in here. And then it'll automatically just start taking it and bam, into the bottle. Now you can automate this with create as well, but I am too lazy for the moment, so I'm just going to do this. There you go, mashes, and then you can see it's starting to go. With apple wine, it's pretty funny. It's just same thing, just bottle, apples, and then you'll get the apple wine, but we're going to need that fermentation barrel. And there we go, fermentation barrel, and we'll just take 1 only. We're not going to need many, so we'll just hook it up to over here. Okay, there we go. The front works. That's good to know. If we go in here and then put in that, what happens? Okay, it does not work on that one. We're gonna have to make another exporter. Maybe from the back would work. And then wine. Oh, there we go. The back works. And then last but not least, we're gonna have to figure out, once we get that apple juice, if one of those things would work and automatically place it in there for us. Okay, you know what? Maybe on top had to been the wine, so we're gonna have to make a 3rd exporter. Very expensive to automate things, man, I tell ya. So then up here, we'll put the apple wine. Ooh, and it was working. And funny enough, the wine bottles were popping out. Do I want to keep the wine bottles is the thing. I don't think I really care about it, but you know what? We're just going to get ourselves a barrel. We're going to stick a magnet on it. And then we're just going to need one last importer just so that I can go in there. And then let's see if I stick then wine bottles in here. Beautiful. It goes out. And that way, once we have it, piped in the system, then like the wine bottles never go out of, you never really lose the wine bottle. So we'll always stay around 1,000 and that would work out great. All right, well, let's go ahead and then put sharpness on the book. And then why can't I put smite on it? I mean, I guess at least sharpness works. Is it capped on 3 only? Okay, well, strange. But you know what? Better sharpness because at least that does damage to all things more. Let's see. What is it? A stack of... No, not a stack. A chunk is 16 by 16. That's 256. But the sprinklers, that's like 25. So we need like 230 seeds. So maybe 4 stacks of every seed, potentially. Alright, well that is all the bell peppers. Alrighty, well corn is done. And that is oat complete. Tomatoes are completed. You know what, guys? I keep filling up my backpack. So what we're going to do is we're just going to invest in the future. We have the money. We have the money. We're going to invest in a stack upgrade, the Omni one from the leather. So basically it's unlimited, like maxed out, like what is it, 2 billion? 2 million, but never have to dealing with it anymore. So look at this, right? We went from this to that. Ghost peppers next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I think I got them all. All right, so literally the only other summer crop thing that we're missing is just those blueberries and the ancient seed, which we're still not getting lucky with. Alrighty, and that's blueberries done. And this layer will be for those ancient seeds if I ever get any. So far, my luck has not been good. Let's see, maybe right now will be the moment of truth. We got 8 chances at a 5% chance. Nice. Wait, we did! Alrighty, we're running back, running back. Thinking. How do I want to do this? Do we have, bountiful? 25% chance to drop 1 extra, 1 harvest. Okay, we want that. And what we're going to do is this. Because I've been saving up my organic mash. I've been like doing it with like in the fermentation jar, you just put honey and mushrooms. And they're still probably going, but I saved up quite a bit of them just for this moment. Man, that's a really long way down. Okay, here we go. Man, I'm so happy about that. Stoked. It's the organic mash, and we'll want all of that. And check this out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. It doesn't really matter where we go, but we're going to put the bountiful harvest just because we want the chance of more, right? And, we're going to take that away just in case we don't, I don't want to accidentally break this. So what we're going to do is ancient fruit and then organic mash, and it's complete. And so we're going to just harvest that, and then we got 2. Look at that. And we're just going to do this. Now, the sad thing is the organic mash does do like stages, right? Like you can see we're having 62. It took away quite a bit of them because it's like a chance or whatnot. So it's a bit sad, but I just realized I don't need to switch the hoe. I could just do it like this. Alrighty, how many did we get? Oh, you know what? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Now, we'll just take these guys and we're going to start just throwing them in the seed maker. So I guess good thing we got quite a bit of them. And is there anything we can actually use them for? We can make that potion of recall, preserves, dehydrate. Now, a stack of these equals a prismatic shard. That's, I mean, I guess, if you have a bunch of ancient fruits, right? And once we get to the gold tier, we can finally then submit that one for here. Granted, we are missing quite a bit of them still. We're getting there. Alrighty, well, on that note, I don't know how long this one's going to be, but again, now we got like that. Oh, speaking of, I've been forgetting to pet them. But we did a lot today. We got a lot, big travel. Like it was like 8,000 blocks away from home. We got these bad boys. So remember, each one at 10 affection, they will start giving us 24 sparkstone every other day, right? Technically, I would say every day because like if we have a bunch of them, And then I feel like we'd always have some artifacts cycling through. So I would just say every day, like it just depends, I guess, how many recyclers you have. But we got a boatload all the way over there. So should not be a problem to have like 20 of these guys. And they should be able to literally fund most of my automation stuff for the moment. In the future, there will have to be a change. Until then, this is still going to work out wonderful. Alrighty, and that's two little guys. We have now a total of 6. And hopefully we'll just keep expanding, expanding, expanding until we get to that point where we're going to like never need any more. But that is all for this one, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching if you got to this point. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000. So thank you again to all those who are helping out. But goodbye, God bless, and good night.